Hello everyone, this is my homework. So now I'm gonna answer the question about dislike. The question number three: what do you dislike about your country's education system? Uh, well, in my opinion, I think our education system has a lot of things have to change, especially the corruption. Because it is not good for us so much. Uh, the question number four: what do you dislike about the rain? Well, for me, rain is kind of wet and dirty, so it uncomfortable for us to change position, and I dislike about that. The question number five: what do you dislike about eating in restaurants? Mm, as far as I'm concerned, I think eating in restaurants is not good for my health because there is a lot of unhealthy food out there. Question number six: what do you dislike about student life? Well, I think the student life is good, but for me, there's one thing I dislike about is that I have a lot of spare time and I don't know how to do in that time. I just kind of waste so much. So that is the most thing I dislike about. The next question: what do you dislike about your city? It's definitely the pollution problem and the traffic jam. I always hate when I enjoy the traffic. What do you dislike most about your school or workplace? Well, the most thing I dislike about my school is that uh, there is there are some teachers still receive money from the student to it's kind of condition for them to uh, go through the subject that they teach. So I really hate their the teacher like that. uh, the question number nine: is there anything you dislike about playing sports? Well, for me, playing sports is good for my health, but there is that's the only thing I dislike about is that sometimes I can get hurt from do playing sports, and it's, it's sometimes it's dangerous. For example, like when I play football with my friends, some people, they just kind of enjoy the match so much, so they don't care about the people around them, and maybe they can hurt the people around, and it's not good so much. The last questions: what do you dislike about singing? It definitely the most thing I dislike about them is my voice is not good so much. So whenever I sing, the people around me that's kind of hate me, so they don't want to hear me singing. Okay, I will change the type question about how often. The first question: how often do you go out for dinner? Um, uh, Actually, I kind of person want to prepare the dinner for on my own, so I don't go out for dinner so much. The question number four: how often do you go to the cinema? I think about once a month. Uh, Whenever I have time, I think because I think it is the good way for me to relax after some stress time. The question number 5: how often do you watch TV? Well, actually, after I go to study at university, I kind of don't watch TV so much. I just watch TV when I go back my hometown and watch TV with my parents. The question number 6: how often does it rain in your city? Well, I have to say that it depends on the season, because for example, like in the dry season, it rarely rain, but in the wet season, it rains so much, maybe every day. So I think the weather, it depends on the weather. The next question is: how often do you do exercise? Well, for me, I always try to do exercise whenever I have time, because it is good for my health. Question 8: how often do you encounter traffic congestions in your city? Well, I had to say that every day when I go to work or go somewhere, I always meet the traffic congestions, especially in the rush hour. How often do you get a haircut? For me as a man, so I always get a haircut once a month, and it helps me look good, better than if I don't get a haircut usually. How often do you interact with children? Well, I have some niece and nephew, so whenever I go back my hometown, I meet them and play with them. It is very comfortable for me. How often do you go out of town? I think it's about once a month. I think so. Well, the last type questions, about like most. The first: what do you like most about your job? Well, the most thing I like about my job is I can do anything I want, but don't depend on anyone else. So it helped me feel good. The question number 3: what is your favorite type of weather? It definitely the warm weather, because I can do anything I want in that weather, and I really enjoy to do in warm weather. The question number 4: what is your favorite place to hang out? I think it is some kind of beautiful scenery, because whenever I come their place, I always feel relaxed, and I want to enjoy the fresh air there. It's really good for me. What do you like most about your hometown? Oh, the most thing I like about my hometown is the tranquility, and the people there are really friendly, and whenever we meet each other, we always smile to each other, and it make me feel comfortable, and get back my energy to do. The question number 6: what do you like most about the internet? Well, I hate to say that now the internet is the is indispensable thing in our life, because we can learn anything from the internet. We just have a keyword and search on the internet, and we have the thing we want to know. What is your favorite tourist attraction in your hometown? Well, for me, the most favorite tourist attraction in my hometown is that the place, some place, for example, like the sea, because I think that is the most beautiful scenery that my hometown have. What do you enjoy most about studying English? Well, the most thing I enjoy about studying English is that I can communicate with the people, especially the foreign people from some other countries. I can tell them our culture, and they can tell me their culture too. So it helped me learn something, and I think it's really good. What is your favorite website? It's kind of difficult question for me, because there is a lot of websites I like. For example, like the website about some films. I really enjoy to watch films, so for example, like the film-based website. What do you enjoy most about being young? In my opinion, I think the most thing I like about being young is I have time, and I can do anything I want without caring, without worry about anything. I can do anything I want. I think so. So that's all about my homework. I wish you watch this, and you can recommend for me my mistake, and it helped me to improve my English skills. So thank you so much. Goodbye.